Hi everyone, I am going to be talking about the program Read 180. I will tell you what it's all about, and then I will tell you if it qualifies as an evidence-based practice. So Read 180 is done in 4 parts. It starts with whole group learning, where students and teachers work together as a class and do daily lessons together. The program starts with 20 minutes of whole group instruction, which focuses on reading, writing, vocabulary, and grammar. The class is then broken up into small groups and they go through 3 different rotations. During the student application session, students work independently following personalized plans that enhance their learning. Students use the Read 180 program, which lets them explore videos and vocabulary activities. It is also tailored to the student's individual reading level and helps them work on close reading, vocabulary, fluency, and writing. Small group learning happens next, where students receive targeted, data-driven instruction. This part of the program provides a good time for teachers and students to build meaningful relationships with each other, in turn giving the students some buy-in to the material. They use a workbook that focuses on language development, comprehension, vocabulary, writing, and fluency. The last step is independent reading, where students choose their content to work with and then apply their new vocabulary and comprehension skills. There are over 100 books to choose from and can be read by paperback, ebook, or audiobook. When all of the rotations are done, the class comes together as a whole group again to close the lesson. According to the National Center on Intensive Intervention, Read 180 is for individual students in small groups of 5 to 6 students at a time. These students are 2 years below their grade level in reading. The population for this program includes students who are English learners and students who have specific learning disabilities. The program is done 5 times a week for 45 to 90 minutes at a time. The program can be administered by a teacher, specialist, or other support staff. They must do a 2-day training first before being able to implement the intervention. The expected outcomes defined by What Works Clearinghouse are positive in the areas of comprehension, literacy achievement, and reading fluency. Alphabetics is something that What Works Clearinghouse also researches, but there was no gain in this area. Comprehension and literacy have positive effects, while reading fluency has potential positive effects. After researching Read 180, I have found it to be an evidence-based practice based on criteria set by the IRIS Center. The first is that it's shown to have a positive effect on student outcomes. As I mentioned previously, Read 180 has shown to have positive outcomes on comprehension, literacy, and fluency. The National Center on Intensive Intervention has 4 out of 5 studies show that the research design allows for one to infer that the practice has led to student improvement. These are in the areas of participants, fidelity, and broader measures. The third thing that defines an evidence-based practice is that multiple high-quality studies have been conducted. There are 16 studies that meet the standards of What Works Clearinghouse and 7 from the National Center on Intensive Intervention. The last is that the practice has been reviewed by a reputable organization. It's been researched and reviewed by What Works Clearinghouse and the National Center on Intensive Intervention, as well as others such as Best Evidence, Encyclopedia, and more. Read 180 has been defined as an evidence-based practice for students in grades 4 through 12. This is my review of the program Read 180. I want to thank you for your attention. Have a great day.